There are a lot of AI tools out there, and the common ones that you may have heard of are ChatGPT, Copilot, etc. But what you may not realize is that there are some AI tools that are specifically designed for research, scholarly research. And so I want to share some of those tools with you, especially the free ones. The one I'm really excited about and want to promote is the one that goes along with our college's library catalog, and that is the Primo or Quick Search Research Assistant. This takes 5 articles or books or whatever the source is and provides an overview. For this question, I specifically asked for articles, so that's why all 5 of those sources are articles. Provides a summary of them, and it shows you exactly which part came from which article. There's an AI generated Boolean search of the catalog that you can click on here to use if you need more sources. And obviously that search is going to be more detailed than you probably want to take the time to write or maybe able to come up with. And the huge benefit of this for Eastern Shore Community College students is that these articles are already paid for. All of the other tools I'm going to show you, even if you purchase the tool, you still don't have access necessarily to the articles that it references. Whereas in this case, this AI tool is searching our library catalog, so it's only finding articles that we've already paid for and that you have access to. If you ask it a question in another language other than English, it will respond in that other language, and it will specifically look for articles in that language. You can also filter based on the type and year. Consensus is an app which also summarizes articles and shows you the sources behind each part of the summary. There's related questions that you could ask if you need help thinking that through, and then it provides all of its sources below. One benefit is it shows how much this article is cited elsewhere. Consensus specifically targets medical studies, and it provides free unlimited searches. There are parts of Consensus that you have to pay for, but the main tool is free and unlimited. Elicit is one of my favorites because I like tables, and it creates a table for you of all of the scholarly sources that it finds. And in this table, it has a very succinct summary sentence of the abstract. You can see how many different citations the paper has. You can adjust the table how you want it to be, and you can choose how many papers are summarized in the summary. It also provides free unlimited searches, so you do not have to pay for that. Connected Papers creates this graph, which shows how different scholarly articles are connected to each other. So you can see, did they use the same citations, sources, and studies? Is this one cited in another paper? Which papers have more papers citing it, which shows that it's important in its field, which papers are more recent. So all of that you can understand just by looking at the graph. Connected Papers provides 5 free graphs a month, so there is a limited amount of graphs available. Research Rabbit is entirely free. There's nothing in this tool that you have to pay for. And the way it works is you can have whatever columns you want here. You can click on something and it will open another column, and then you can close that column or click on something else and it will open another column. So you can visually see where you've been searching. And it encourages collaboration, so you can share it with your colleagues. You get to choose what you have open and what you search for. And then it also visually graphs the articles that you find. It has two types of graphs. It has the network or the timeline. This graph here is the timeline. So you can see that obviously there's a lot more articles about AI after 2018 than before 2018. Semantic Scholar is also entirely free. So it summarizes articles. You can see that it gives the number of citations that an article has and provides this chart of what year they were cited. It extracts topics and tables and citations, provides author profiles. So if you want to find other articles that the author has written, you can do that. SciSpace is designed specifically for, you guessed it, science research, and it creates a table with your chosen columns. You get to choose. It summarizes top 5 articles, and it does provide limited free searches. I'm not sure how many searches are available. I haven't run out yet. And when I go to pricing, it just says limited. It doesn't say how many it's limited to. Perplexity is similar to what a lot of people are used to in that it's more of a chat style, and you ask a question and it provides an answer and you can keep the conversation going. What's different about Perplexity is that it does show which sources that it uses. Now, these sources aren't necessarily scholarly sources, but at least it shows where it came from. It also searches for images associated with the topic you're talking about. But if you want to generate an image, that would require a paid subscription. And Perplexity gives you free unlimited searches. So that's all the AI research tools that I know about that are fairly free. These are some other tools that you could check out that do require payment to use regularly. Scholarcy, Cite, Mapify, and LibMaps. Most of them you can use once or twice to check it out, but after that you would have to pay.